Hello Gemini, welcome to Lioness Love Readings. I turned my salt lamp off so that you're able to see the flames of these candles. I always do a little bit of a ceremony for the full moon during my readings, and that's what this is. So, this is a twin flame reading, and it's for Gemini and Gemini cross watchers. I'm going to be using my own twin flame deck that I created, and it's good to go. So we're going to get started. I'm going to shuffle very carefully because of the flame, and I want to thank you guys for, so I'm kind of going to pull back a little. You won't be able to see it real well, but I got to be careful. I want to thank you guys for all of your likes, shares, subscriptions, and your beautiful comments. This is a timeless reading, although I am recording it on the night of the full moon, which is the snow full moon, which is February 5th. Alright, there we go. Now, I think it's really interesting because a car just like sailed onto the ground. I can see it from here. It's really interesting because the card is I hired a private investigator, and that card has showed itself in almost every twin flame reading I've done. So that's really good. So the fact that that fell on the ground is positive. We'll see how it affects the reading, but at the bottom of the deck we have my friends are attracted to you. So that is playing some sort of a role in this twin flame union. I feel like I'm getting the feeling like it's on the masculine side. So your first card is I feel so far from home. I didn't want you to love anyone but me. I need you to heal me. My parents taught me all the wrong things. I tell Spirit no because you deserve better than me. You speak to the king in me. I fucked with your money. I'm ashamed. Alright, we have a third eye chakra card here. So you guys are extremely telepathically connected right now and exchanging a lot of thoughts, a lot of information telepathically. I stay where I am because I don't have to change. So since these two came out next to each other, you might be picking that up about this person. I'm avoiding you. You might be picking up that this is why they're avoiding you. I turned people against you out of spite. So these are two of the reasons they're ashamed. Learn how to follow your intuition. I believe this is advice for who I'm picking up, which I think is the divine masculine. My mother neglected me and verbally abused me. This is a divine masculine who's very untrusting of women in general. I'm obsessed with you. I don't want anyone to know. Love yourself more so that you can see me. Again, I feel like these two things are pieces of advice for this divine masculine energy, to love himself more and follow his intuition more so that he can see the way to his divine feminine. And out of this shame that's holding him back, this fear of losing control, I'm afraid of what you make me see in myself. Yeah, and then we have the root chakra card. So we have root chakra and third eye, which is pretty. Those are pretty connected energies, third eye and root. So you guys are, that's where you're connecting the most right now, is through your third eye and through your root chakra. So you're connecting in, probably in the ethers when you're sleeping, probably almost every night is what I'm hearing. So you guys are having spirit sex in the ethers through the connection of your root chakra, and you're also while you're asleep, and well, it's happening while you're asleep and while you're awake, both. But I feel like the sexual energy is being exchanged, and I feel like it's flowing freely in between the two of you while you're sleeping. I think it happens sometimes during the day, but it's consistent. I'm feeling whenever you guys are asleep, even if you're not sleeping at the same time, it doesn't matter. And you're also exchanging a lot of information, ideas, feelings through your third eye while you're awake and while you're asleep. So the overall energy here is that this is right in the heart of it. You speak to the king in me. So this is a divine masculine who is going through a transformation. That's what's happening, and it's because this card is because of this card being here. That's how I know that there is this connection between the two of you, and thus it is speaking to this divine masculine. And these are the things that he is shifting through and healing currently. Shame. Shame could be for a lot of reasons. If there was abuse from the mother, there's mother wounds here. My parents taught me all the wrong things. My mother neglected me and verbally abused me. This could also be mirrored on the divine feminine side as well. But with this energy here, and I need you to heal me, that's what's happening. You are healing each other as we speak. And it's just in this connection that you're having with each other. But I feel that the divine masculine is really working through a lot of trust issues. There's a big issue here with self-esteem, or there has been, and this is really getting hit hard in the divine masculine specifically. Him feeling like you deserve somebody better than him, but at the same time not wanting you to love anyone but him. So that's kind of pushing him into this like spiral where he's being forced to have to heal these things, because he's aware that if he tells Spirit no, and he doesn't heed this call and come be with you the way he's being told, that's what he's being told to do. When that card comes up, that's what that means. It means that he's getting spirit prompts. He's getting like unrelenting messages to contact you, to begin a relationship with you. He knows if he doesn't do that, then you're going to end up being with someone else. But he doesn't want you to love anyone else. He doesn't want you to be with anyone else. So he's starting, like, that is like forcing him. And also this, he feels like you are his home. There's an energy that he feels with you of comfort and love, understanding, because you're his twin flame. There's a, if you are the divine feminine watching this, of course, but there is this feeling of being at home, you know, whatever your physical relationship has been like, this feeling is still here. So the combination of that and knowing that if he doesn't do something, you're going to end up with someone else. He knows that. Those two things together is what is pushing him to deal with these deeper seated issues that are blocking him from coming forward. Because the more this continues and the more you guys are connected in this way, the more information that he's getting from your soul and from possibly you yourself, depending on what your relationship is like with this person. It's transforming and changing him consistently. Alright, the flames have died down, so... And so, since he's undergoing this change, he's moving more towards this king aspect of himself, where he is going to be able to come towards you. This is a divine masculine who is obsessed with his divine feminine, so he's watching everything she does. There's a really, really strong focus on the divine feminine from the divine masculine here. And I'm hearing it's unbreakable, it's constant. This, I fucked with your money. I'm being told this is not something that this divine masculine did intentionally. It's something that's happening currently, but he doesn't even know he's doing it. He doesn't know that he's making this happen. He's making this happen because of this transformation process that he's going through. I'm hearing my phone going off, so it's confirmation. Him not wanting you to love someone else, him not wanting you to get away from him, this hold that he has on you without actually being with you and without letting you go, that is what is affecting your abundance flowing through to you, flowing through to the divine feminine the way that it could be. It's like a hose. It's bending off the hose. And it's because if the divine feminine got all of this monetary abundance, she would, move on with her life in a bigger way. And so that's how that's happening. I turned people against you out of spite. Spirit's telling me these two things are connected, and it wasn't necessarily spiteful. And it wasn't spiteful towards the divine feminine. It was more spiteful towards these friends. The divine masculine found out that his friends were attracted to his divine feminine. So I don't know as much if he tried to turn his friends against the divine feminine, but he's been trying to turn the divine feminine against the friends. There is some spite, but the spite is not negative, like negatively aimed towards the divine feminine. It's more like, get the fuck away from my woman. And if there's any negativity, it's aimed towards the friends, and the friends are not friends any longer. This divine masculine does not consider these people friends of his any longer. He may still associate with them in some cases, but he does it begrudgingly. He doesn't consider them friends. I stay where I am so I don't have to change is making me think that being connected to these friends is something that he hasn't completely cut himself away from. There is a dynamic that this divine masculine is currently existing in through family and friends, and possibly a romantic relationship that is not with his divine feminine, that he will be moving away from as he goes through this shift that he's in right now. And I think that subconsciously he knows that, and this is hard for him because this is a very intelligent divine masculine. He's able to use his intelligence to manipulate the people in his life in a way. I don't feel that he has necessarily negative intentions. I think this is a very loving individual, but he has full control. And what that means is, like, if he's around his family, things are set up a way where he knows nobody's asking any more of him than what he is already comfortable doing. And that's really the dynamic in all of these relationships that he's currently in. Nobody is pushing him to change. Nobody is challenging him. He knows how to manipulate the system that he's in to keep himself in a place where he's at least comfortable, but they're not making him grow. You, the divine feminine, you, if you're watching this, you make him grow. You're making him grow, whether he wants to grow or not. This is happening against his will. I don't even think that this divine masculine realizes that he does not have control over the situation with you, even currently, the way that he thinks that he does. That's one of the reasons that he's not getting closer to you, is because he feels like the closer that he gets to you, the less control he's going to have. But that is an illusion, because he already has absolutely no control. He's already being transformed and changed, like, as we speak. And I don't know if he realizes it's happening, but I think that he will soon, because he is going through a very immense transformation. He's going to find himself not fitting in with these people anymore. The divine feminine makes him see his dark side. He's going to realize, he's already been realizing things about himself that's hard for him to handle. Whatever your relationship is with this man, if you are the divine feminine watching, you are challenging him. And that's what the twin flame dynamic is. We're supposed to look at the parts of ourselves that we're afraid of. It's part of it. And so with the I'm avoiding you card, I feel like you, the divine feminine, is expectant, or there's some sort of unclosed offer or something. The divine feminine maybe made some sort of a offer, or there is something that is it's untied. It's just left open. There's no closure here. You know, like, either the divine feminine and either you guys had a conversation with each other, and the divine feminine was like, well, you know, if you want this, then you can ... or do you want to ... There is something. And the divine masculine is refusing to answer, is refusing to have this conversation. There's something that he's refusing to do. There's something he's refusing to face. In general, but I feel like there's something specific with some sort of a conversation between the two of you here. If you are the divine feminine watching this, Spirit wants you to know that even if this divine masculine is giving you the feeling like you are being avoided, he's not avoiding you the way you think. He's still absolutely watching every single thing that you do any way that he can. He's still thinking about you constantly. This is a divine masculine who is absolutely madly in love with you. Thinks about you constantly. He has very loving feelings and thoughts about you. The negative feelings and thoughts are actually about him, and they may have been like twisted towards you, but the more that he's going through this transformation, the more that he's realizing it has nothing to do with you. The negative stuff is all about him. And that's the twin flame dynamic, is that you meet your twin flame, it throws your world into chaos, and it's a love that doesn't ever go away. It just grows in intensity, and it causes immense change and healing, transformation on a very deep soul level. And that's what's happening, and these are the parts of this divine masculine that is being affected currently. And so that's what I'm being shown.